Oh man, had to bring them back by popular demand. Right here, we in Atlanta with hip hop's most hated, Ralo. Fam Goon, how you doing?
Hey, you talking about?
You feel like you most hated right now?
I just feel like, you know, when you trying to be like, it's just like if you got a job, you got a boss man all over you, so you try to walk in a certain way. I feel like in this industry, to be friends with, it's like you walking on goddamn eggshells. But when you just be like, that shit, none of that shit don't even matter to you. No friendship, all that old shit, because a real friend gonna you regardless. You smell me? They'll admonish you and they'll tell you about yourself and you accept the constructive criticism. But that shit, a lot of that shit just be fake to me in this industry. So I'm just walking on the path where, only thing I praise and worship is the Lord. You smell me?
Mm. Well, I mean, since you've been home, I mean, you've been very vocal. You haven't held nothing back, and it's a lot of mixed reviews. It's a lot of people who feel like, you see it just like I see it,
Righteous.
because we
I
post
mean,
you a lot.
I understand a lot of, I be understanding where they coming from. I be understanding where they coming from. Like, I'm not a biased individual, nor am I, just selfish where I just don't give a fuck about the public opinion. Sometimes I say something in the public just to look at the comments, just to see what's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? And how they feel about things. Like, I seen one of the I think it was like Jook brother or some shit. He was just like, yeah, just like you love Dolph, this my big brother. And I love Jook, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understood where he was coming from. That's your brother. You got every right to feel how you feel, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, your brother knew what he signed up for. You smell me? And you knew your brother was wrong. You smell me? Just like, I feel the opinions of the people when they be on the nigga on Gotti side. You smell me? They gotta understand that when Gotti came in the game, that was my favorite rapper. And he was dissing 3 6 Mafia. So, just cause a nigga made diss songs about you or made fun of you or some shit like that, I don't think that the man, you smell me? It's the rap game, you smell me? A lot of these niggas that's taking these lyrics to a whole nother level. You smell me? When, you know, the man was able to, successfully take care of his people, his family. Made the best man win in reference to lyrics. Like, you don't see Kendrick Lamar and Drake trying to kill each other. You smell me? Or no shit like that. It to me, when I look at this rap shit, cause I went to jail for rapping about my life. You smell me? And I know that this shit get real behind that wall. So now I look at the rap game, I look at the internet shit as a business. Like I now look at like, okay, a freestyle battle. You see niggas talk about each other, mama, your auntie, your uncles, and all this type of shit. I look at it like it's a battle. You smell me? So I ain't looking at it as if a nigga gotta die for this shit. You smell me? So it is what it is on that. So like, niggas gotta understand the business. Like, understand the business, get the money, take care of the people. You smell me?
Definitely, it's definitely a business. I mean, we're seeing. I mean, from Charleston White to Woody, people who have a personality, they're making millions just off their voice, and it's damn near more money than rappers these days. If you have a
It is
personality,
more money than rappers. I'm telling you, I was just with, like, a couple months ago when I was in the halfway house, I was over there with Charleston White had came over here to my hood. It got a couple million views or whatnot. And I was showing around the neighborhood before I got it fixed up and shit. And I was telling them what I was finna do. And I'm still scratching it out. But anyway, my little brother done got pulled over down there. Ali done got pulled over down there on Northside Drive, and they impounded my Maybach van. And Charleston White was at the gas station. A nigga walked up to me while Charleston White right there told me, I love you, bro. I love what you're doing for the hood. You're a real nigga. And gave me a hug and shake my hand and walked past me and said, hey, Charleston White, can I please take a picture with you? So I'm looking like, nigga, you just told me I was the realest nigga in the world. You didn't ask me for no picture. You went to go take a picture with Charleston White. I'm like, oh, this shit different out here. You smell me? Like, God. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah. And as much as people say they don't like you, man, everybody's tuned in. Our interview did damn near 2 million views.
Righteous.
Um, so I mean
Somebody like me,
everything that
right? Hey, somebody.
somebody got to be watching, you
Right.
know. But okay, let's get straight to the point. The young Dolph trial ended yesterday. Everybody was tuned in. You were very vocal about it. Did you watch the whole thing?
I ain't watched none of it. I ain't watched
So,
none of it. Like I can't see no shit like that. I'm a goddamn say cheese fan. So anything you post, I kind of tune into. But other than that, I ain't really finna be watching. I don't even look at the Young Thug trial. Like I can't. Like I'm too emotional. Like my heart too big. I can't see certain shit. Even when the NFC girls fighting each other in the NFC, I can't even look at the NFC fight. I can't even look at this fight because I believe in fighting to the death. You smell me? Like I ain't around this motherfucker fighting to play no like niggas in that motherfucker fighting for their life in them like and then you in the motherfucking court cases and then you got my brother, he dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no fan. I can't even see no shit like that. You smell me? And honestly, I like to play court in the streets. Like I ain't respecting no nigga going to get no life sentence. I never was able to put that shit in my brain. Like okay, you know, a need to go to jail for the rest of their life. Like, hell nah, hold this shit in the whole court in the streets. Like, and I'm still battling between Ralo and Terrell because, Ralo say whole court in the streets. Terrell be like, okay, chill, people need to be together, all that old shit. So, I'm still battling a battle within myself.
when you seen that the first day, the prosecutor said that Jook allegedly put out a hit
Right.
for $100,000. Was that new to you, or did you know that
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 was new to
day?
me. I mean, you hear through the streets, you hear what people say, but I don't never believe shit what people say in the street because a nigga called me a rat. And once they called me that, I just stopped believing in street shit, period. So, when the motherfucking judge said it, I mean, when the motherfucking people in the courthouse said it, I'm like, oh, this shit gotta have some significance to it because, and automatically, I ain't even know that it was gonna hit the people the way it hit the people. I was just so mad. Like, man, them niggas, man, I don't give a man, we smoking a Jook pack. I don't even motherfucking smoke. But shit, I made me a lot of money off his ass. Cause all the goddamn little distro motherfuckers hit me up. I might have made me about 40, 50,000 off on them. I'm charging the high for Jook pack promos right now.
So I guess the two guys didn't get the 100,000. They were supposed to split. They were supposed to split 80,000, take 40-40, and then give the middleman 10,000 apiece, which would have been 20,000. So allegedly, well, based off what this guy's saying, Cornelius, he said that he only received $800. He didn't receive the 40,000 like he was supposed to receive. He said he didn't even know Dolph. He had no beef with him. He never met him. He just needed the money.
So where I'm at with that, me personally, I believe in hustling. Cause I be seeing motherfuckers, cause I read, you know what I'm saying? I read a lot. And I see when motherfuckers tell me like, Ralo, robbing and stealing ain't no difference between you selling metric tons of weed, heroin, and cocaine. You smell me? Me personally, in my goddamn brain and how I was raised, that was hustling. You smell me? That was actually like our job, or we put in work and we actually building up something. So me personally, I look at that type of shit as some grimy shit, like stealing and, not stealing from Walmart and shit like that. I ain't telling you how to go steal Walmart and shit, but I just know my people from my neighborhood had to steal from Walmart and different clothing stores to, utilize clothes and stuff. But what I'm saying is like, for a nigga to do some grime, like, nigga, you go do it. If I got a problem with you, I go handle my business. Where I'm from, niggas always talking about they send hits and shit. Where I'm from, we don't respect the nigga that sent the hit. We actually respect the nigga that did the hit. You smell me? So You know, I just don't respect shit like that, nigga. You got a problem with me, come handle me yourself. You smell me? Get in the bush. He should took his fat ass and got in and handle his business. That's what I'm on. You smell me?
Have you met Jook before?
Never met him.
Never.
Hell nah, I ain't met that nigga before. I ain't even know how he looked until yesterday.
What was It was some more information that came out about the case as well, about that CMG paid the lawyer $50,000.
I mean, if that's true, because you know, I just don't be believing everything I hear. You smell me? But that explains why all these niggas around this motherfucker deleting their Instagrams and deactivating their shit and shit like that. You know, man, my thing is, if y'all motherfuckers gonna handle the business, don't send no little boy to handle a grown man job. In the words of young Dolph. You smell me? Like, handle your business, y'all. I don't know what be going on with these niggas. Like, if I got pressure with a nigga, I'm just gonna handle my own. You smell me? Like, you know, I got caught on a jet with it. I ain't have to be on that motherfucking jet with all that weed, but I would never send a nigga to do some shit that I wouldn't do. You smell me? That's just me personally. You know, that's just the Ralo opinions of that. If I got a problem with you, Sean, I'm gonna call you. Hey, home, pull up on me. You smell me? We need to holler at each other about that. If you ducking the Dodger, I'm gonna go find your ass. That's just me.
Did Dolph ever voice anything to you about his difference with CMG? Was it any kind of advice, or not concerned, but maybe, some advice?
Man,
Or
it just be so much good vibes went on with Dolph that I don't live my brother. We never talked about no negativity. Only thing we talk about was getting money. You smell me? He used to try to figure out, like, how the hell you making all this money, Ralo, and the weed price is so fucked up now. Because, you know, back in his days of doing what he was doing, it was a little bit more profit in it. You smell me? So when, you know, it got to me, and I'm still out this motherfucker making millions and millions of dollars, he was trying to figure out, like, hey, how the hell you know what I'm saying, you still making all this out such and such with the woo? And all we talked about was, I was telling him how I was doing my game and my dope game and things of that matter. He was telling me, he was teaching me about the rap game. So, you know, both of us had foreign things to communicate about. You smell me?
mm-hmm. What so more details came out that he was shot 20 times. 4 of the bullets left his body, 16 stayed in. We also learned that one of the other shooter, which was, he got sentenced to life. He is in a picture with Dolph, an old picture.
The one I posted.
Yeah, the one you posted. And this guy, he wanted to be with a PRE.
Right. You know, my thing is with that, that's some heartbreaking shit. Like, that shit, you know, I'm emotional. I might fuck around and cry. We keep talking about it so much. But what I'm saying, like, I just can't figure out how could you be with a nigga today and tomorrow be his biggest op. You know for a fact this nigga got kids. You know for a fact this nigga got a girl. You know for a fact his mama love him. You got Key Glock. You got so many people depending on this individual. How could you put in your motherfucking brain that if you kill this man for $40,000, you might well go work in a warehouse for this year? You can go get a chicken plant job this year. You can go goddamn you can go get a fucking job for this $40,000. Teachers make $40,000 a year. You smell me? Like, you can go to live hang and hang motherfucking chickens and get $4,000 a month, $40,000 in 10 months. So, like, you not even taking these factors in. Nigga, that's why you gotta show empathy for people. Like, whenever I'm doing something with a person, or doing something for a person, or doing something to a person, I automatically put myself in that person's shoes. You smell me? Unless it just done went too fucking far. Cause you gotta think about it. Dolph had money too. You smell me? Dolph died a multi-millionaire. So it ain't like he couldn't have did the same thing to the opposition. He could have been put 100 on one of them niggas' head and got them niggas off. Shawty just stood, got the money, stacked on business, did his shows and things of that matter, and kept going. Y'all bought into the beef. Y'all bought into this shit. So why is everybody mad? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody that mad that you gonna take that extra mile to handle the business like that? I don't respect that shit, bro. Like ain't nobody. This the only blood that we got. We ain't get no blood from. I'm talking about from the beginning now. A lot of niggas done got dropped after that. But what I'm saying, before Dolph got shot, there was the only super bad blood that was there. You smell me? So, I just don't feel like, Dolph was getting money. He could have been did the same shit them niggas did. That shit easy. Nigga call anybody. Hey, I got 100,000 on my head, and we'll have a lot of crash dummies doing some dumbass shit like that. You smell me? So that's just where I'm at with it. Like, come on, dog. Like, if he ain't do it, or if he ain't turn that, and he ain't like Dolph got some pussy ass niggas around him, cause he got niggas like me, and he got other real niggas that, they can say nigga internet, but everything that I said on the internet really was true. He's talking about really stood on business. So, he could have did the same thing, what I'm saying.
A lot of people are just wondering, where did it stem from? Do you feel like it was just plain jealousy? Because nobody knows how it even got this far. Do you feel like it was plain hatred?
I mean, on their end, I feel like even if it was the nigga Big Jook, for example, right? Yo Gotti name ain't came up in this shit none, right? His label CMG shit coming up, but what I'm saying, they didn't say Yo Gotti put the $100,000 hit, and y'all motherfuckers know Yo Gotti got a lot of fucking money. They saying Big Jook did this, right? Yo Gotti know the hustle. Yo Gotti knew from him, Dixon, 3 6 Mafia, and all the rest of these niggas how to hustle and make money. So even if it was Dolph, if it was internet beef or if it was rap beef or whatever, money came from this shit. You smell me? People bought into this shit. Don't play with me, play with your bitch. That motherfucking song streamed. Like me personally, if I thought I was dealing with a real gangster, I wouldn't even be bothering that nigga on the internet. If I'm bothering a nigga on the internet, I don't feel like that nigga a gangster. I'm playing with that nigga because I don't think that nigga no gangster. Real gangsters don't fuck with gangsters. You smell me? That shit automatically bondage. If you're a killer, I'm a killer. We know each other, man. I just don't think that it was no real super goddamn killer animosity between the nigga to my brother Dolph and the nigga Yo Gotti. That's my personal opinion. I think that both of them hustled and made them a whole lot of fucking money. And then you got this old douchebag ass nigga Jook wanting to take the extra mile when he should have said that pussy ass down.
Yeah. Because, I mean, just based off songs, Jook and Dolph knew each other. They had a real relationship.
I mean, from what I see, I think maybe found out here your big sister, I found out here big sister, huh? You still the same, yeah. I mean, all that, but in the whole nutshell of money, I'm thinking about the money aspect of it. Gotti made a lot of money. Dolph made a lot of money. You smell me? And we got this middleman ass nigga Jook fucking both plays up. Cause now Gotti goddamn hotter than a motherfucker, and you got my boy in the motherfucking ground. Like, pussy ass nigga. Like, man, he in the ground too, so man. I mean, me personally, everybody keep telling me, Ralo, why you saying this and that? You need to respect the dead. Nigga, I don't respect everybody that's dead. I don't respect it. I think some of these fuck niggas need to be put in the ground. Just remember, that's just my opinion. Now everybody got down crying and shit when somebody died. But what about all this pussy ass shit this individual was doing? Oh, so we just got a Muslim brother that they just killed on motherfucking live TV. Everybody know this brother just got killed. The government did this. So obviously I ain't the only one that feel like some people supposed to be in the ground. Although I don't think my Muslim brother's supposed to be in the ground, but some of these fuck niggas, it's been ruled and it's law that some of these niggas need to be in the ground. So I don't want the goddamn motherfucking police, internet police. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this against Ralo. Y'all say people supposed to be in the, y'all killing motherfuckers. So some of these niggas that's in the ground, I just don't believe, you know, I don't respect them.
When he got sentenced to life, you went viral for saying you wish he would have got out.
Pardon me, say that one more time. Oh, it's my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's time to play when you do some shit like that. Like nigga, it's time to be out this motherfucker like Batman and Robin. It's time to goddamn play that. You know, I don't believe in, you know, all that old shit. I ain't with all that getting on the stand and making sure nigga, you know. But Dolph's wife wanted justice in that way. So I ain't gonna go against her. You smell me? And I love her. You smell me? And she wanted justice in that manner that suits her. Some people believe in that. I mean, some people like law and order and shit like that. But when you was raised differently, like the law was always the opposition. So I just ain't been able to, you know, change my heart in that way.